Tell me one statement about Mumbai Police today.
Mumbai Police is the best in the country.
What is your experience overall in during 80s and 90s?
It was really wonderful. Because if I look back, I can't imagine I have done all those things.
What is a good for police department? Informant or technology?
It's both. What happens within the four walls, it's through informant, unless you have some cameras in place. I being an old-fashioned police officer, I would prefer informant.
One law you want to change overnight?
Brotherhood, comradeship, religious integrity amongst all the religions.
You were not the cop. What you would be?
Probably I could have been a lawyer.
If you are not in Mumbai, which is your good place to rest?
I hardly rest. You will not find me without shame even for a single day.
Wow. Advice to the Mumbai cop again.
Courteous, be sincere, be honest.
So what is your best area to advise the people?
वो मिर्जा गालिब का शेर है, ये कहाँ की दोस्ती है कि बने हैं दोस्त ना से.
Okay.
कोई गमगुसार होता, कोई चारागर होता.
This podcast exclusively brought to you by Malabar Gold and Diamonds. Celebrate the beauty of life. Malabar Gold and Diamonds owns more than 330 showrooms across 11 countries. You can check their exclusive offers on their website, that is www.malabargoldanddiamonds.com.
Hey, welcome back to my channel once again. This is Dr. Sheikh Yasin. I'm a certified independent director from Indian Institute of Corporate Affairs under the aegis of Minister of Corporate Affairs, Government of India. Plus award-winning business coach, franchisee consultant, international corporate trainer, motivational speaker and podcaster. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my absolutely immense pleasure today to introduce in my podcast sir, none other than Iqbal Shaikh sir. I just want to give some introduction about Iqbal Shaikh sir. Iqbal Shaikh sir is a retired Assistant Commissioner of Police ACP from the Mumbai Police, widely recognized for his long and decorated career during the city's most turbulent crime eras. He served the force over 33 years, retiring in 2012. If I am to talk about Iqbal Shaikh sir career highlights and notable cases, Iqbal Shaikh sir was a prominent figure in Mumbai's fight against organized crime from the late 1970s through the early 2000s. His career is marked by his involvement in several high-profile operations. If I am to talk about Underworld Crackdown, Iqbal Shaikh sir was at the forefront of the Mumbai Police efforts against notorious gangs, including those led by Dawood Ibrahim, Arun Gawli and Chhota Rajan. He was notably involved in raids at Dagdi Chawl, which is Gawli's stronghold area. In 1993 Mumbai blast, Iqbal Shaikh sir played a key role in the investigations following the serial bombings that rocked the whole Mumbai city. If I am to talk about encounters, Iqbal Shaikh sir was a part of several significant encounter operations, including the famous Lokhandwala shootout and the actions against Khalistani terror threats in the city. If I am to talk about anti-terrorism squad, Iqbal Shaikh sir was an early member of the ATS, working under the notable officers like late A.A. Khan sir during the squad's formative years. If I am to talk about Iqbal Shaikh sir post-retirement and public life, since he is retired now, Iqbal Shaikh sir has remained active in public discourse and administration. Legal activism. In 2020, he filed a high-profile suit against Republic TV's Arnab Goswami, seeking to restrain the channel from what he described as a smear campaign against the Mumbai Police during the TRP manipulation case. If I am to talk about his love for the sports, he has been involved in sports governance, contesting for the post of Vice President of Mumbai Cricket Association in the late 2022. Iqbal Shaikh sir frequently appears in the news documentaries and podcasts such as the Awara Musafir Show to provide historical context on Mumbai's underworld history and police procedures. So today, on behalf of my whole team, I would like to take this opportunity to say thanks to Iqbal Shaikh sir. So thank you very much for saying yes to my podcast today. And before going to kick-start our discussion, I just wanted to understand what is your initial, personal life when you started from a very small place in Solapur to the big city of Mumbai.
Thank you, Mr. Yasin, for inviting me for your podcast with a large number of viewership to your credit.
Thank you.
It's a really pleasure talking to you and through you to your audience, my audience, so that we can share our point of view
Right.
about Mumbai city, about society, about my native place, about so many educational institutions, so about reforms, and so many proposed things
Right.
we can carry on.
Yeah. Tell us something about your initial journey when you started from your school from a very small place in Solapur district.
See, basically, I hail from a small helmet, a village called Hurgi Station, which used to be a very important junction for southern India and western India,
Right.
connecting the two big parts of the country. And that was the only thing in my village. The railways, traffic, of railway traffic, railway employees. It being a railway junction, it was sort of mixture of a rural village and a railway junction. So right from my childhood,
Hmm.
I have been I studied in a Gram Panchayat school,
Right.
and my village was having population, very less population, less than about 3,000, 2,000 to 3,000. My village even did not have an independent Gram Panchayat.
Okay.
We used to share our Gram Panchayat with the another village about 3 kilometers away. It was a combined Gram Panchayat. And I have seen rural India in its origin right from 1950, 60s, 70s till I completed my graduation. It was a very small school with 2-3 rooms,
Okay.
and it was just next to my residence.
Right.
And even I had not completed 5 years, but since the school was just next door,
Okay.
so I used to go and sit with my friends in the classroom, and then the headmaster noticed me, and then he enrolled me. Though I was 6 months, it was done in premature admission in the
Okay.
school, but still I could cope up and I could do well.
I know for
Our-
the fact, sir, you belongs to a very humble family, right? And I remember very well when I done the research on you, saying that your mother basically she struggled a lot to give you a best education, whatever in her capacity. All of you three brothers, you took the advantage of that opportunity and grown up. So, what was the basic funda behind that?
My mother took a lot of pains.
Right.
She was a sort of reformist in
Okay.
a small village. She had started tailoring classes for the masses, the
Okay.
females from my village.
Okay.
She used to train them in tailoring at her own cost.
Okay.
And we had a big chunk of land
Okay.
in Sholapur, which we sold out
Earlier days.
few years back.
Okay.
And we are the only police officers who have sold their land, agriculture land. Whereas the other government officers, police officers, they keep on buying the land.
The other way around
It
happened.
is the other way around. But anyway, it was a small school, and then my two elder brothers, they were quite senior to me in age. One was 12 years old, Mr. Ayub, and Mr. Abdul Rauf, he was 10 years elder to me.
Okay.
And they got jobs in government.
Okay.
My elder brother was enrolled as sub inspector in state excise and prohibition. The other brother, Mr. Abdul Rauf, was also initially involved in the same department, but subsequently they shifted into police department. And that time I was studying in my school and college. I did well in school and college, and then after graduation, I said कि Mumbai is a city of golden opportunities.
Right.
So I said कि why not grab it?
Hmm.
And after my graduation, I also shifted. And in growing up, taking care of us, my late mother took a lot of pains.
Okay.
And anyway, it was a long struggle.
Absolutely.
And
sir.
my village was about 16 kilometers away from Solapur city, and I had to travel every day
Okay.
by railway. And sometimes on Saturdays and all, we used to miss the train. We used to walk 16 kilometers at that age.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it didn't matter because schooling, education was more important to us.
True.
Yeah. When I saw all these hardships, I had been through all these hardships, and as a gesture, I being from that small village, then I am the one who is a mentor of a school, a high school.
Okay.
Now that place is converted into a high school.
Okay.
Earlier it used to be there education up to 7th standard, and now it is up to SFC 10th standard. And my friend Mr. Hamid had started that high school
Okay.
somewhere in 1995, and the result for the last 30 years is 100% success in SSA exam.
Okay.
That's a big achievement. But the place was the high school was situated in a very old bungalow, 125 years old bungalow of
Okay.
a Parsi gentleman,
Mm-hmm.
which was taken over by the local man, our ex-sarpanch, Mr. Karim Kamble.
Okay.
And it was in a very dilapidated condition.
Hmm.
And I felt that it is my first duty to see to it that
Exactly.
my village boys, they don't suffer those hardships which I had been through.
True.
So initially I tried through government sources. But Deputy Collector of Education, he came and he visited the place. Then I approached Mr. Abdul Rahman Antule through
Okay.
some applications and all that, but nothing happened at government level
Okay.
as far as the shifting of the school, new place and
So
all
you
that.
tried your
So-
level best to upliftment of that area,
Yeah.
basically, so that many people they can get good schooling over there and they can grow in their life as you grow in your life.
Exactly. It was my duty. Then I approached my friends, my well-wishers in Mumbai. And Mumbai is a city full of wealthy people,
Wealthy people, yeah.
very affluent people.
Right.
And when I approached them and requested, and they were very happy because what they see the intention. If your intentions are bona fide,
Right.
they are allowed to support you monetarily, otherwise also. And this is how I could mentor those high school land and then high school building. Now it's I'm very happy. Day for yesterday I had been there. I went for sort of inspiration to the SSC students who will be appearing in the month of February. And I gave a what you call a boost up speech
Yeah.
there.
Sir, I remember I have done a lot of research on your schooling earlier days. So you have the passion kind of things like, from your childhood to read a lot of books, either from like, biographies of successful people about your education. Like being a grown up in a small place, how did you set a goal in your mind saying that I need to be a cop in Mumbai?
See, basically, if you say, as I said, my elder brothers were pretty senior to me. So I set my own goals.
Okay.
My goal was to appear for competitive exams of UPSC, MPSC, and for that purpose, earlier the pattern was different.
Right.
Now the pattern of UPSC and MPSC is different. Then I used to go to the railway platform. There used to be a bookshop
Okay.
bookshop of A.H. Wheelers. I used to go to the to that shop during train hours.
Okay.
And I used to read the book. I was a voracious reader, frankly speaking.
Okay.
I used to read all by standing there only. I used to read Career Digest. I used to read Illustrated Weekly. I used to read a lot of
magazines as
Career
well.
Digest. Yeah, lot of competition success review and other magazines which could help me in my career.
So you have
So
you
during
have the
graduation only set a sort of goal ki I have to. And then earlier, the agriculture land, we had a big chunk of land, but it was not very very much productive. So the option was to go for something very big.
As soon as you get your graduation, what did motivates you to join Mumbai Police?
No, it is not immediately. After I went to Mumbai somewhere in 1974 after I passed my BA
BA,
from
graduation, you can say.
Sangmeshwar College.
Okay.
And then I went there and I joined Mumbai University. I did MA in literature as I
Okay.
had done my BA in English literature.
Hmm.
Then when I was in second year of MA, then a very dear friend of mine said, "Ki, there's no point in going for a lecturership and all that after
Okay.
doing your post
So
graduation."
you are having a passion for lecturership.
So he said, "Ki, let's go for law courses."
Okay.
So this is how I joined I abandoned my MA part 2 and then I joined law college, the Ruparal College, New Law College at Madunga, Mumbai, and then I did my law graduation. And during that period only, I appeared for a number of exams and all that. And this is how I could make it.
While reading a lot of good information about you, I came to know that one time you are going to go for UPSC exam, and because of your passion about cricket, you left one paper for UPSC exam.
क्या है, see, cricket is very close to my heart.
Right.
I'm
But that were the
neck,
very
neck
good
deep involved
opportunity in your life, actually.
neck deep involved in cricket.
Hmm.
So it happened like that. It was you can say there was no other option.
Acha.
Either you go for the exam, the UPSC exam paper, and or you go for your quarterfinals of intercollegiate. So I preferred intercollegiate quarterfinals.
Sorry to ask you, this is my dream that I just wanted to see. I mean, on a very high rank in police department. But if you would have given that exam for UPSC, the different picture would be there all the way.
Yes. Maybe I would have secured the berth in UPSC. But it's all ifs and buts. Like
Yeah.
But I had secured in very good marks whichever papers had appeared. I had scored 70 plus marks. There is a destiny.
So let's talk about your duration in Mumbai Police, because I can see like earlier you're involved in if you're going to talk about gang area between 80s and 90s, and you're the first person who involved in to come in front to involve in D gangs and other things. What would be your motivation saying that such a big gangs happening over there? So you don't think about your family, you don't think about your relatives, but you came in front saying that I need to protect my country first.
See, the gangsters have been existing, small or big, since 70s.
Okay.
I came into picture 80s onwards when I was posted to Mumbai.
Okay.
And that too, when I was earlier, my posting was at Malad Police Station, which is a remote suburb of Mumbai. Later on, I was transferred to South Mumbai. And then we actually could see the different gangs. Pathan gang, Dawood gang, Haji Mastan gang, Chhota Rajan gang, Arun Gawli gang, Ramanai gang. All these gangs, it was all there in South Mumbai. Though most of the boys they were from suburb also, but their operational center was South Mumbai.
Okay. If I'm going to talk about Arun Gawli's gang, you are on the front when you are going to go arrest Arun Gawli, such a area wherein the local community they protect him like a god. So how did you dare to go and do the operation over there?
We had raided when I was in ATS, anti-terrorism squad, headed by Mr. A. Khan, late Mr. A. Khan. A very enterprising, very courageous, very brave officer. So he had formed the squad.
Okay.
And when the information of the hideouts was received by the ATS.
Okay.
And then we raided the place. And then ATS, and we could nab the most wanted gangsters, 5 gangsters with AKs, hand grenades, revolvers,
you
pistols.
mean AK-47?
Yeah. Involved in a lot of killings.
Sir, if
Mumbai.
I am not mistaken, you're the founding members kind of thing for ATS, or it was started early in Mumbai, then rest of India?
ATS was started by Mr. A. Khan.
First in Mumbai.
First in Mumbai.
Oh, this is the first ATS
First
in
Mumbai
across India.
To check the menace of Khalistan terrorism.
Yes.
It started with that, and along with that, this gangster part was also covered.
Okay.
Khalistani terrorism.
Okay.
It started
It
somewhere
was during early 80s.
90s.
Okay.
It started somewhere in 90s,
Okay.
and there were killings here and there by the extremist Khalistanis
Right.
on honor killing, then killing for
Extortion.
and all that started.
Extortion money and all.
Yeah, and gradually when they killed a police sub-inspector by name Lakhmer Singh Sardar and 2 traffic constables in broad daylight
Okay.
at Kanjuru Marg on 4th December 1990. It happened at 1:30, around 11:30, 12 in the
That was the first
afternoon.
raid by Khalistan. group.
Yeah, when they attacked the police officer, they killed the police officer brutally.
Okay.
They killed 2 traffic constables in their uniform at the
Okay.
time. And then Mr. A. Khan thought, "Ki now we need to have a special task force."
Okay.
And this is how he formed the ATS by choosing handpicked officers
Okay.
from suburb of Mumbai, western and eastern suburb.
It was very specific training to form ATS along with the normal policing.
See, there was no special training as such
Okay.
for ATS officers. It was only their courage, they being very resourceful,
Okay.
and so all this. But
while fighting
positive factors.
while fighting with the
the
terrorists-
officers who did not care for their lives. That type of officers were picked up with good
Daredevils, you meant to say.
Daredevil plus who are very resourceful in getting information,
Okay.
tackling the terrorism
Situation and all.
yeah, the Khalistani terrorism. So that type it was done. Yeah.
So earlier in Mumbai, there was like terrorism from other gang. When D gang took over, what was the situation back then?
There is to be killing and counter killing
Okay.
amongst the gangsters.
Right.
They kill their one man, they will kill. For example, they killed Wahiduddin Taki,
Okay.
a director of East West Airlines.
Okay.
Then immediately D gang killed Kukureja builder.
What was their intention?
So
To get a lot of money out of them, or just to have their dominant in the city?
See, killing the people who are very affluent, builders, or who are very who are leading the gang, the other rival gang, they used to make target of those people. They used to threaten the celebrities and all that. But unless you don't go for such act, nobody will
Recognize you.
Nobody, yeah, for the sake of recognition and for the sake of supremacy in the gang war, they used to kill the rival gangs or the supporters of the rival gang or the sympathizers of the rival gang or the financiers of the rival gang at random.
So at the end of the day, their intention was to get the money, to give the message to the people saying that we are dominating the top city of India, that is Mumbai.
Exactly. This is how, called in Marathi, we call it Varchasva.
Varchasva, yeah.
Supremacy. You should have supremacy over the city.
Right.
Then only people who are their target, they'll get frightened, and then only they will come out with they'll fulfill their demands, exorbitant demands.
Right. From the government and all.
Demand not from the government, from the exorbitant demand
Affluent people.
Yeah, affluent people.
Okay. So when we have a lot of information about Mumbai terrorism, Mumbai gangster, Mumbai bomb blast and all. So what was your experience during 1993 bomb blast?
December 92 and subsequently after a month or so, there were serious riots.
Right.
Not only in Mumbai, all over
Across India.
all over India, in
Right.
various cities. It was demolition of Babri Mosque at Ayodhya, and it was a
that was a
consequence,
reflection. What you can say, that was a
retribution. What you call it is a sort of
reaction.
The fundamentalist.
Right.
They got hurt with this act, and Pakistan, ISI, they took a chance. They took a chance by showing sympathy, but at the same time, they instigated them
Right.
to commit such a big act
Big
of
act of
terror,
terrorism.
which cannot be justified.
Exactly. Because in terrorism, you cannot classify it who are innocent people who are involved in this. I mean, generally they are targeting the mass people, and due to that, the sentiment of the large community or minority community, they are getting hurt, right?
See, no religion
allows
killings of an innocent person.
Exactly. In our religion, basically in Islam, if you are going to kill one innocent person, it is as good as that you are killing the whole humanity.
That is पूरी इंसानियत का कत्ल.
Right.
जिसको एक मासूम का कत्ल करना मतलब इंसानियत का कत्ल करने के बराबर है. So, but they were indoctrinated, or they were misled
Misled
to
by
such an extent.
it's kind of a brainwash, you can
Brainwashing, absolute brainwashing,
Right.
indoctrination, and with that brainwashing methods, and then training by imparting with the training of firearms, explosives, and all that, and not only training, with the supply also.
supply. Sir, remember very well, after 1993 bomb blast, Mumbai Police, they recovered huge, massive amount of RDX in Mumbai.
Yeah.
So, how you got this information about the RDX?
It was like that. There was a big consignment
Okay.
shipped from Pakistan to India.
So, you got intelligence out of that?
Konkan coast and Gujarat coast.
Okay.
And there were two big seizures. One seizure of 1500 kg. It was done at Mumra. 1500 kgs was supposed to be the India's, if not world's,
Massive.
India's largest RDX seizure. And subsequently, even the Thana police could get explosives
Okay.
from this Nagla Bandar.
Okay.
They had dumped it in the creek.
Okay.
And from the creek it was recovered. And here at Mumra, they had stored it in a fishing go down.
Okay.
Dry fish go down. Massive go down.
Okay.
And it was stored there in a very clandestine manner. And we could recover by rummaging the entire go down,
Okay.
which took hours together. And we had one police dog, very famous police dog by name Zanjeer, sniffer, a sniffer dog. He helped us a lot in tracking the explosives
Okay.
by sniffing it.
Okay.
But it took hours and hours, because even for such sniffer dog, the smell of dry fish,
Okay.
was also misleading.
Acha. They put some other kind of a.
The smell itself.
Okay.
So it took a bit time to unearth the.
I think during those
storage.
days, sir, you sacrifice everything. You couldn't able to sleep properly. You couldn't able to have time with your family. You are not focusing other than that operation.
See, once you don the police uniform, you are supposed to be on duty for 24 hours.
Exactly. Especially for Mumbai Police.
All police. It's not in all India police, you can say. We get calls at
Mumbai is,
odd
why
hours,
I'm saying this,
off duty, on duty, doesn't make
I
any
understand
difference.
why I'm saying about Mumbai Police. Because Mumbai Police 24/7 on alert.
Yeah.
Right. And in such a sensation mode, definitely you have to do a lot of sacrifices.
Mumbai is being the
Commercial capital of India.
metropolitan city and the commercial capital of the
India,
country.
obviously. Yeah.
Country. So everybody, whatever the small happenings, big happenings, they attract the attention of the entire
The whole
country,
country
not
and
only
across the
entire
world.
country, the entire world.
Yeah.
It's
True.
like that. So to protect your city, you have to be alert 24 hours.
Exactly. Not like other city. Yeah, I respect that other city also police are doing a lot of good efforts. But especially if you talk about
Mumbai is altogether a different city.
Yeah.
It never sleeps.
I remember, sir, very well. Mumbai Police is the second largest police in the whole world after Scotland Yard. This is true.
It is what is said, but Scotland Yard has a lot of resources, lot of technologies, And here with hardly any, now the digital world
Now
is,
digital world comes, now you
there.
are getting lot of
Otherwise earlier we had to bank on the informants.
That's what I'm saying.
We had to
There was no technology,
yeah,
nothing that time.
keep certain things under observation and all that. Then only used to extract some information, and then we used to work on that, which used to take months together.
Yeah.
Now the technology has gone is
So
so
far.
much advanced, so much advanced. Ki you have to all the officers, they have to be ultra savvy, like techno experts.
So what was your role in that Lokhandwala shootout?
We got the information ki these dreaded gangsters, they are visiting certain premises
Okay.
for the purpose
Exactly what is the name of the gang that was?
D gang. It was
D gang, okay,
it is
okay.
the henchmen of D gang, the sharpshooters.
Sharpshooters,
And they were involved in dozens of killings.
Mm-hmm.
They were handling the latest weapons like AK-47, AK-56, SLRs, Mausers,
Oh.
and other weapons. And we had this information, and then we worked it out
Okay.
for a few weeks. And then on that day, that was 16th November 1991, we could zero down the particular premises, and then they fired at police party.
Okay.
Mr. Kavi got injured in the right hand,
Okay.
got 38 stitches. Then
He was a senior to
yeah, he was the man who was leading that team at that
team.
time.
Okay.
And my colleague Zunzar Rao Garal, he got a bullet on his right chest, 2 inches above the right nipple. It
Okay.
went through and through.
Through and through.
Through and through.
Wow.
So,
Goodness.
yeah, my another colleague, Mr. Deshmukh, he was holding a carbine. The bullet ricocheted on his carbine. So it was like that. The Dilip Bua, Maya Dollars.
So you have seen all this by your naked eyes.
The top gangsters. I was at the other end in the window side.
Okay.
And this is how it happened on the spur of the moment. We did not expect that they will fire at police.
Okay.
And then the encounter started, because once you are they fire on you, you can't afford to keep mum, or you
Exactly.
you have to defend yourself.
Defend yourself. And first of all, you have to protect yourself.
Yeah.
Sir, just wanted to get worried by seeing all these operations by your naked hand. So, did you got kind of a fearness in your mind sometime, like, I'm having my family, I'm having my kids, I'm to go forward and I'll take that kind of risk?
When you go out for an operation, or you go on a mission, you don't think about that. You're not supposed to.
जो डर गया वो मर गया.
जो डर गया वो मर गया. It's as simple as that.
So, you have taken all the courage.
Element of fear, this fear psychosis is absolutely
Doesn't matter for that.
absolutely doesn't hit your brain. What
still,
is that?
sir,
How you win over the situation?
Right.
That is the only motive.
But
That is the only target. That is the only thought in your mind.
But still, that time you were having lack of resources about equipments, what we are
but
using.
still, Mumbai Police is a large police force.
True.
It's large police force, and subsequent reinforcement and all that. You get a lot of help from that. But at the initial stage, yes, we had few hiccups, but we could surmount that by remaining at that place, firing back.
Right.
We did not allow them to move out from that place.
Right.
And subsequently, there was a lot of reinforcement and all that. And it was a very big shootout, happened in broad daylight.
Okay.
Hundreds and thousands of people have witnessed it,
Right.
how it went on. So it was a very creditable thing for not only for the ATS,
Okay.
but for Mumbai Police also.
For the whole Mumbai Police.
Mumbai Police also. And with the helm of affairs, Mr. A. Khan, he was there. Mr. Arup Patnaik, my deputy commissioner, he was there. And the senior officers were there. They joined us.
When I have seen that shootout at Lokhandwala movie, so is that real thing? What happened on the ground that shows in the movie?
They basically, see, movie, they make it with the
Kind of masala they put it.
commercial agenda in their mind.
Okay.
They a lot of in the name of aesthetic beauty and in under some or the other excuse, under some or the other pretext, they try to twist these things is like that. But the main thing is this is how it happened.
So I remember very well. There is one movie in South India, Mumbai Police. I heard that they have shown the real scene of that incident in their movie rather than this in Bollywood movie.
Yeah, they might have shown because it that time when this shootout was going on at Lokhandwala, the BBC and CNN they were also shooting something around.
Okay.
And when they came to know, they also shot this entire incident.
Okay.
This incident, this shootout, has given a very big boost to Mumbai Police.
All right. So what is the scene now in Mumbai, right? For example, like let's say in 1980, between 80s and 90s, there was a gangster, there was a terrorism happening in Mumbai. In today's world, that terrorism took in a different format, like digital crime or online fraud or something like that.
Now the pattern of the crime is
Changed.
totally changed.
Right.
Earlier, we never had there was not a digital world existing that time. Now, gradually, all cyber frauds, digital arrests, and all sort of drones,
Right.
introduction of drones, introduction of so many digital technologies and all
are
that.
there,
The crime world is changed now. Now a police officer has to be a techno-savvy police
Techno-savvy,
officer.
yeah.
It's
So,
like that.
so tell us something about our audience about old Bombay and new Mumbai now.
Evils,
Right.
vices like bootlegging, gambling, recruitment, fake recruitment, overseas recruitment, and then there were dogs,
Right.
theft from the dogs. And then the construction activities started. It
Right.
started taking a boom, and this is how the builders were targeted. Then at the same time, movies, celebrity, they were started charging the film stars and all that. Started charging in crores,
Right.
crores, and this is how these gangsters got attracted towards all these
All this.
and now
Different
it's
platforms.
Platform. Now it's all together different. Now it's all IT sector.
Exactly.
IT sectors, malls,
New Mumbai. you
New
can say.
Mumbai. Yeah, the Mumbai is changed.
But sir, still there is a terrorism happening in Mumbai.
No. See, ATS did its best from 1990 end of 1990s to 93, 3-4 years. They did their best. Then the crime branch, which has been existing for years together, it is also working on eliminating gangsters, eliminating gang wars and all that. Crime branch also played a very big role. Then at police level also, some officers they also did they're the best to minimize this gangsterism.
Okay.
So now it's come to the minimal.
Okay.
Otherwise, earlier, if you are buying a new brand car, some imported car, then you used to get a phone
Call
call.
from the-
You had a very sort of luxurious wedding in your family.
They used
Then
to get
immediately
kind of-
they used to get a call from some gangster, something like that. Now it's not like that.
You are coming on different media platform to defend Mumbai Police, and I remember very well one case that you have taken Arnav Swamy to the court for that incident, saying that was a mere campaigning against Mumbai Police.
No, if somebody starts tarnishing the image of the entire Mumbai police,
yeah.
for some small incident like TRP,
TRP kind of thing. TRP scam, you can say.
kind of things. But basically, it was sort of an injunction
Okay.
restraining Mr. Arnab Goswami to go all out
Okay.
against Mumbai police. If you have some grudge and all, you go to the court, you go to the higher ups, and you get your grievances redressed.
Exactly.
Right. Doing that, instead of doing that, so that is why it was more of a sort of
Targeting Mumbai Police.
restraining him, a sort of injunction against the tirade against Mumbai police, rather than filing a defamation suit and
Suit
all
and
that.
all.
Major thing was that he should stop all these things.
I believe he was not having any proof against Mumbai police what he was targeting and all, and basically it was a kind of a TRP scam, we can say.
TRP scam only is in it to get
wanted
the number one
revenue
number one rank.
ranks
They were manipulating
to revenue
through getting their TRPs
TRP up, yeah.
by there used to be some government body which installs certain gadgets in the houses,
Right.
certain houses. Judge ki which channel this family, most of the people
They
are
watch.
they watch, and in that matter there was some manipulation,
Manipulation happened.
and this is how the case came to be registered against
So
particular.
the case is still going on.
I'm not aware of it now. What has happened to the case? But it was basically to stop the sort of mud throwing, mud slinging
Okay, okay,
on Mumbai Police for a solitary incident.
okay, okay.
So this was like that.
So tell us something about your whole experience as a assistant commissioner of Mumbai Police. Like if you want to summarize that one.
33 years of service.
Hmm.
I always used to be on the forefront.
Okay.
I always tried to be sincere with my job.
Right.
Whatever is key, I used to nip the things in the bud.
Okay.
Any problems coming,
Mm-hmm.
I never used to wait for my juniors and all that. Let them go.
Okay.
Let them try to tackle the situation. I used to be the first police officer.
You love to lead the team.
They love to lead the team, and basically leading is that because you have some commitment. You have
Right.
some, you do not want the things to be flared up. So you want to nip the things in the bud. So
Right.
that is it is one. And whereas if you see the movies, Hindi movies and all that, police always comes in the climax.
Climax,
when
yeah.
everything happens.
When everything happened, yeah. But
So
sir, in
it
Mumbai
was
Police
not like that.
specifically, when you are playing your important roles, there is accountability as well.
Yeah, see that risk is there.
Yeah, exactly.
That
If
risk is
something
there.
goes wrong with you by mistaken, like if you fired someone wrongly, I mean you're responsible in front of your higher authority.
See, in police working, there's always an element of risk.
Right.
I'll give the example of Mr. Arun Patnaik.
Okay.
When he heard that something, he rushed to Azad Maidan
Okay.
when there was a big rally,
Hmm.
and he was the one who rushed there,
Hmm.
being the police commissioner.
Okay.
He should have directed the subordinates and all that.
Right.
He went and he tried to tackle it, and unfortunately, they made a they gave a wrong picture
Hmm.
of his action.
Action. Hmm.
And in fact, he was very honest, very straightforward police officer. Mumbai Police
Apart
ever
from
had.
your active, roles and responsibility in police department, you have passion about cricket, and you're the person who set up a police gymkhana on marine lines. What was your motivation behind that?
I am very passionate about cricket.
Right.
In India, cricket is more than a religion.
Yeah, exactly.
That is there.
Hmm.
And when I got into police force, I started playing cricket. I used
Okay.
to play at club level.
Hmm.
I started playing. Then I started developing the team. I got the chance of becoming the cricket secretary of
Secretary of Police Gymkhana.
Mumbai Police cricket team.
Okay.
And then we have the Mumbai Police
Hmm.
was given a big plot of land
Okay.
way back in 1943 by the British government,
British government.
for
Okay.
recreational purpose. And it so happened that we were celebrating the golden jubilee of Police Shield,
Okay.
50 years of Police Shield tournament. And that time we could collect some fund by releasing souvenirs and all that.
Okay.
And we had some funds, and then with that funds, that time the commissioner of police Mumbai city was Mr. Mendonca, R.H.
Okay.
Mendonca.
Okay.
He was very straightforward, very honest,
Okay.
and we put up a proposal of starting some sort of a dressing room, because
Okay.
we were sharing a dressing room with the Grand Medical College, with whom we are sharing the ground. And then this is how started with the making of a dressing room and little gym activities, and this is how the whole thing, because when we started this,
Okay.
with the permission of Mr. Mendoza, he was at the helm of affairs.
Acha.
Then Mr. Sanjay Barbe,
Okay.
he was the Deputy Commissioner of Police, very enterprising.
Hmm.
Most important is late Mr. Pramod Nawalkar.
Okay.
He was staying just across Police Gymkhana at Saka Patil Udyan
Acha.
at Marine Lines. And he was the minister at that time. He gave his a big chunk of amount from his MLC fund.
Okay,
Then he
okay.
granted all the permission when he was a
So you have
minister.
taken a lot of good efforts to
And then
establish police
yeah,
gymkhana.
we had some corporates also, some
Acha.
banks, State Bank of India, other banks and all that. They came forward.
They contributed their
They
best.
contributed in the creation of the police gymkhana.
Gymkhana.
I did lot of legwork, but with the support of my senior police officers.
Right.
And this is how it happened. A sort of monument, you can say, cricketing monument,
Exactly.
was erected, was raised at Marine Drive, at police at police ground.
Yeah. Recently, sir, you been contested for vice president of MCA. So you wanted to develop, like, Mumbai Cricket Association to the next level, or what was your purpose behind that?
In democracy and in big institutions, you must have a system of elections.
Democracy kind of thing.
Yeah, democratic setup. It's a
Setup,
democratic
yeah.
setup. And it was happening that some people were getting elected unopposed.
Unopposed.
And it was very harmful for the democratic setup. So I wanted that the elections should happen. We should show to the world that we are a democratic institution, MCA, Mumbai Cricket Association. We are where everything is by democracy. This is
Democracy.
how I contested the election, and then welfare of the cricketers.
That gives
welfare,
positive message, actually.
Yeah, interest of the cricket. It is always there at my heart.
Shah Rukh incidents which was happened at Wankhede Stadium, because you are posted in that important South Mumbai area that time.
And that time I
Like
was
there was
ACP Colaba
ACP,
division. It
yeah.
was, and it so happened that there was a match between Mumbai Indian and then
Kolkata Knight Riders.
KKR.
Okay.
And initially Mumbai Indian was having upper hand,
Right.
and gradually it started losing, and then KKR started likely to was turned KKR
match.
turned the tables, and then KKR was winning, and I was at the main gate. The match was over,
Almost
and the
over,
people were,
yeah.
and somebody said that Shah Rukh is coming, and he always used to come from the main gates.
Main gate.
And
You got the
then
message saying
we
Shah
have-
Rukh Khan is doing Rada there.
no, then what happened? He entered through that Gymkhana stand
Okay.
from the seaside instead
Okay.
of the main gate. We did not know that he had entered, and almost the match was over. The floodlights were almost off.
Okay.
And then that time a colleague of mine, he said that Shah Rukh is come and he's Rada karto hai vagare vagare. Then I immediately rushed there, and then I could see the heated arguments between Shah
your
Rukh Khan and
officials
his associate Shah Rukh
and
Khan.
your officials.
He was accompanied with his friends and all that, and the other side was our MC officials. And there was a small incident with the small boys accompanying Shah Rukh Khan and his friend. They were playing when the match was off. They were playing on the ground, and then the security guard of Mumbai Cricket Association, he took objection and started blowing whistles, which Shah Rukh did not like, and his
Okay.
friend did not like. And there was an altercation between the guard and the Shah Rukh's friend, and this is how it flared up.
Okay.
And the situation, it was the
You
situation
played a
was,
very important role.
Yeah,
as a
situation
police
was-
cop and
situation was-
MC official as well.
yeah, situation was, yeah, I see. That time I was in the managing committee also.
Exactly,
In managing committee,
And police
I was,
cop as well.
I was supervising bandobast also. So any untoward incident would have, was not good.
Did
for-
Shah Rukh
for
was
the- for
overexcited that time? He was drunk something? Or?
No. I see. He was excited. 100%. He was excited.
Okay.
He was excited, but there was heated
Argument between officials and Shah Rukh Khan.
My first priority was to diffuse the
Diffuse the
situation. The incident should not take an ugly turn. So that was my priority, and this is how I handled it. I separated them, and how the situation could be diffused.
Fine. Absolutely, sir. At the end of this podcast, give us one positive message to our audience. if young Gen Z people, why they going to join police in particular, but Mumbai police in large?
See, if you want to take up the police job,
Hmm.
you have to be sincere.
Okay.
You should take keen interest
Okay.
in the happenings around.
Hmm.
You should, with the first priority that our society, our city, our country should be protected. It should be very safe.
Hmm.
We should take all the measures, whatever
Exactly.
measures possible. We should do it. Wherever we are posted, whatever job we are assigned,
wherever
to
areas.
do, whatever area we are posted, we should do it sincerely. And sincerity always pays.
Yeah.
Your
Exactly.
sincere efforts are always rewarded.
Yeah. We know for the fact saying that police are the internal military for our cities and countries, and external military is they are fighting on the borders.
On the borders.
And a priority for police is to keep law and order in position.
Right.
Right. So accordingly, if someone want to join the police, they have to keep in their mind saying that I'm going to give my best to secure my citizens in my own country.
That is why police is called paramilitary force.
Paramilitary force.
Paramilitary force. It's the police which always, comes first on the scene.
Exactly. Hmm.
Police is posted internally, and we have police stations, we have beat systems,
Right.
we have beat marshals. So the police is always mobile.
Right.
Police is always mobile, and police should always be agile,
Agile. Right.
agile and alert to
handle the
to
situation.
handle any sort of
Any
situation,
sort of situation,
before it goes out of their hand.
Now we are going to go for last session of our podcast, that is quick fire round. In this one, I'm going to ask you 10 specific questions and I expect 10 specific answers from your side, sir. Tell me one statement about Mumbai Police today.
Mumbai Police is the best in the country.
Okay. So what is your experience overall in during 80s and 90s?
It was really wonderful. Because if I look back, I can't imagine I have done all those things.
What is a good for police department, informant or
It's both. At some places, you have for what happens within the four walls, it's through informant, unless you have some cameras in place.
Right.
So, but I being an old-fashioned police officer, I would prefer informants.
Informant. Okay. One law you want to change overnight.
I want that to maintain brotherhood, comradeship,
Okay.
religious integrity amongst all the religions. I want the people who are trying to poison the atmosphere
Okay.
through their hate speech, through their negative communal statements, they
Right.
should be taken to the task. The
You
law
are being-
should be like that.
You are being top cop in Mumbai. What kind of freedom you wanted to give to the police of Mumbai so that they can fight the terrorism and gangsters?
I don't know whether I was a top cop or cop, but I was a cop there.
Okay.
And then now the latest technology is there.
What
They
kind
have
of
the latest weapons, they
sort
have
of
the latest
freedom?
technology.
sort of freedom to police department?
Now, see, the crime pattern is changed.
Right.
Now it's all digital.
All digital.
All digitals. The people sit in one nook and one corner of the country, and they digitally arrest the people. They decipher their account
Right.
worth crores and lakhs.
Like-
So now the technology is
Changed.
now this changed.
If you were not the cop, what you would be?
Probably I could have been a lawyer.
Lawyer.
Yeah.
So, did you love to advocate people, to help them to protect their privacy, to protect their wealth, to protect their health?
See, whatever one has got by legitimate means need to be protected.
Who's your
Whether it is
favorite?
wealth, whether it is property, whether it is whatsoever reputation, it must be protected.
If you are not in Mumbai, which is your good place to rest?
I hardly rest. I hardly rest.
Now, apart from Mumbai,
I hardly rest. I keep myself occupied. You will not find me without shame even for a single day.
wow.
Always want to be active. I always want to be in motion.
What is your best passion, sir?
My passion is cricket.
You love cricket.
I love
all the
cricket.
way.
I love cricket.
Day in, day
I
out.
love cricket.
You're going to be like a best advisor. So, what is your best area to advise the people?
वो मिर्जा गालिब का शेर है, ये कहाँ की दोस्ती है
Hmm.
कि बने हैं दोस्त ना से,
Okay.
कोई गम गुसार होता कोई चारागार होता.
Right.
तो you need to be, you try to resolve their problems.
That is important.
You should solve their difficulties. You should advise them accordingly. Though I have retired 13 years back, people keep on calling me, my old contacts, even their children. So many people they have इधर कुछ काम अटका है, उधर कुछ ऐसा हो गया, पासपोर्ट में ऐसा हो गया, उधर ऐसा हो गया, ये पुलिस ने ये एक्शन ले लिया, उसने मेरे इसमें वो डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस हो रहा है, मेरा ये हो रहा है, मेरा वो हो रहा है. I always keep on giving good advice. I try to solve their problems, resolve their issues.
What is your best time pass, sir?
My best time pass is to
Enjoy with the kids or
to make
reading the
all the
books.
efforts to resolve the issues of the people who are in trouble.
Okay. So, you always try to give maximum to the community.
Yes,
So, what is your best satisfaction like while giving to the community?
I see. I take extra initiatives
Right.
in resolving their
Does
problems.
satisfy you
Yeah,
by
it's-
helping other people?
Yes. It helps me every day. 2-3 case, phone calls I get minimum for some problems. I try to resolve it.
Best
And
piece
this
of
is-
advice to the Mumbai cop again.
Courteous, be sincere, be honest.
Absolutely. Thank you very much once again for your quick final report. And I hope, sir, we are going to give a lot of good information to our audience. And our audience, I would like to request you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like it and share with your contact list. And don't forget to put the best comments in the comment section. Definitely, I'm going to read your comments personally and I'm going to reply your comments. So thank you very much once again, Iqbal sir.
Thank you
It's
very
my
much.
absolute great
Thank you
pleasure.
very much.